Hello, Dr. Vicki Peterson here. I wanted to talk to you today about a problem that's really getting worse and worse in this country, and that is our problem with overweight and obesity. 2/3 of our population is overweight, 1/3 is obese, and recent studies have come out that I have talked about before having to do with bariatric surgery, otherwise known as stomach stapling, and what has been found is that in pretty short order, in a matter of days, somebody who can be diabetic after the stomach stapling or the bariatric surgery, they're not diabetic anymore. And when I first heard this, it was actually probably 5 years ago, and I thought, how on earth could that happen? It's really one of the miracles of the human body, how willing it is to change when the environment changes. So what happens with these surgeries, not only are you probably fasting the day of surgery and for a couple of days after before things get going again, but even once you do start eating, your stomach is 1/4 of a cup, and if you've ever done any baking or measuring out 1/4 of a cup, it's a very, very small amount, and that's all that these individuals can eat at a time if they're going to maintain the size of the stomach at this diminished size after surgery. So people can see a tremendous amount of weight loss in a very, very fast time. And of course, in our society of the quick fix mentality, that sounds mighty fine. Now, of course, not everybody's a candidate for this. You have to be morbidly obese, probably over 100 pounds overweight to even get the surgery. But here's the interesting part, which is that it's that quick fix mentality that is getting people to reach for the surgery. I was driving into work the other day and heard an ad on the radio. It was the first time I ever heard an ad for bariatric surgery. I mean, they even had a musical song having to do with bariatric surgery. So we're in a new environment, as far as this being something that more and more people, because more and more people are morbidly obese, there's enough of an audience to speak to that they're advertising clinics on the radio. So, but the more I thought about it, I started to realize that the quick fix sounds good. Wow, you'll just lose the weight and lose the weight and lose the weight. What they don't talk about is that after about 15 years, only 50%, only half of the people who lose the weight keep the weight off. I spoke to a woman the other day after I was lecturing, and she said her mother gained all her weight back within a year. She just didn't listen. She ate whatever she wanted to, she stretched her stomach back out, and they said they can only do the surgery once, so she can never have it again, and she gained all the weight back. This is not a quick fix. And what is a quick fix, though, what studies have shown, is something that works forever, and you don't have any of the problems of your stomach being that big, and not to mention nutritional deficiencies secondary to the surgery. These patients have a very hard time staying nutritionally balanced because they can eat such a small amount. They have to weigh and measure and really think hard before they put anything in their mouth because they have such a small amount that they can put in. And even working hard, there's still a problem with nutritional deficiencies associated with it. So it's not easy in the long run, and it's not a quick fix in the long run. It's a lifetime and you can never go back to having that normal way of eating, at least not without gaining all the weight back, which is what these people have found. So you've compromised the structure of your body in a way that can never be regained. But what studies have shown is you can change your diet and absolutely reverse diabetes and absolutely reverse obesity. But it's not quick. It takes time, and it's something that you have to choose to do every single day. So the reason I'm talking about this is not because this is popular, because we still live in that society that wants to swallow the pill and make it all go away. But we're not there anymore. That's not the world we're in. We're in a world that has so much diabetes and so much obesity that we can't even afford to take care of all these people in the near future. It's estimated to bankrupt the American healthcare system, just trying to take care of these people who have this problem. So at our disposal is something that's pretty cheap, and that is changing your diet. And it's not going to fast food restaurants, and it's not living on soda, and it's not living on sugar, and it's not consuming high fructose corn syrup or diet sweeteners or any of the Frankenfood and Unreal food. I mean, it really is making an effort. But the reason I wanted to talk about this was to let you know that I'm happy to help you with that. This is one of the things we do here at Health Now. So if you know somebody having a problem, we are very able to help. We've had several patients lose over 100 pounds that did not get their stomachs stapled, and now have that freedom to really eat well and eat enough and stay truly healthy while having reverse diabetes and heart disease indicators, etc. So I know this was a lot to take in, and I know it's not fun to hear about, but it is a reality that we do need to confront, and we need to confront it starting with our children. Some children are so overweight that they absolutely will never be of normal weight as adults. It's just not possible. It's not going to happen with how obese they are as children. So it's not funny or cute when your child is obese, but it's something that if you change while the child is a child early on, you can really make an impact on their health forever, for the rest of their lives. So if you have a child who's overweight, if you're overweight, anybody in your family, and you want some help, we are here to do that, okay? So please let me hear from you, and until next time, I wish you very good health.